Well, this election also means change for New Jersey's congressional delegation. Along with Andy Kim heading to the U.S. Senate, New Jersey is sending 3 new representatives to the House and more women than ever before in state history, including the first Latina from New Jersey. But how will it shape the delegation's ability to affect change in a highly polarized White House? Senior correspondent Brenda Flanagan takes a look.
I can't wait to not be such a lonely member of the women's group in the New Jersey delegation. I need some friends, guys.
Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill lamented it's lonely at the top for women in politics, and Kamala Harris's bruising loss again thwarted hopes that America would elect a woman to the highest office. But New Jersey seemingly bucked the trend, adding 2 more women to its congressional delegation, LaMonica McIver in the 10th District and Nellie Poe in the 9th. They joined Bonnie Watson Coleman and Mikey Sherrill, all Democrats.
Today we have 4, and we've never had that many women serving at one time in our congressional delegation. So we have it's an impressive delegation going to Washington to represent New Jersey.
Debbie Walsh heads the Center for American Women and Politics. She dissected election results today on a Rutgers panel where analysts noted getting women elected is hard.
It takes work, it takes nurturing, and it's something we have to look at up and down the ballot.
It helps all of us when we have people with diverse life experiences at the decision-making tables.
Remember, McIver won a special election to finish the late Donald Payne Jr.'s term. This victory by more than 50 points confirms she'll continue to serve.
Definitely, it's not lost upon me of, what I represent and, the change, the history that it makes. I mean, even being a second African-American woman to represent New Jersey it's crazy. It's surreal to me. I'm still, processing it, even though I've been in Congress now for 4 weeks.
Meanwhile, Nellie Poe rose as a consensus candidate after Patterson icon Bill Pascrell's death and eked out a narrow 4-point win in CD9. Poe's weak win in the Democratic stronghold signals a shift, Walsh says. Harris won New Jersey by a shockingly scant 4 points, and Trump looks to be on track to win Passaic County, sending a red wave through results in CD9.
Here's the thing. In years where Democrats do well, women do well. Passaic County going for Trump, Hudson County. I mean, it is... there's a shift out there, and what we saw in New Jersey is reflective of something we're seeing nationally.
Democrats had hoped Sue Altman would add a 5th woman to New Jersey's delegation. Altman ran a vigorous grassroots campaign that focused on reproductive choice, but lost by a crushing 27,000 votes to incumbent Republican Tom Kean Jr. in a district that leans red.
We mounted an incredible challenge in this race, one that we should be deeply proud of.
Planned Parenthood of New Jersey has stated in the coming months, we know that politicians in other states, the White House and Congress will continue to push reproductive health care out of reach, and called on state lawmakers to pass a reproductive freedom and equity bill package. On the federal level, Jersey's 4 congresswomen in 2025 will have an agenda, Sherrill says.
For things like choice, to fight for things like women's health care, reproductive rights, to get really a lot of focus on the child tax credit, a lot of things that I fight so hard for in Congress, but to really bring the focus of our delegation onto these issues would be wonderful.
But while Republicans have retaken the Senate, New Jersey's delegation doesn't yet know which party will control the House next year. I'm Brenda Flanagan, NJ Spotlight News.